So here nth root of any real number is called radical or surd. For surd and radical, 2 points are important. First point is nth root of a should be irrational. This should be irrational, where a should be rational number. This a should be rational number. The value must be rational number. N should be positive integer. If these conditions are followed, then nth root of a is called surd or radical of order n, and a is called the radicand. A is called the radicand. In this way, we can understand what is radical or surd, what do you mean by exponent or index or power. This is very important to understand. So, if this a is irrational number, then nth root of a cannot be a surd, or nth root of a if rational number, then nth root of a is not a surd. These things are also important to understand. First point, if a is irrational, then nth root of a is not a surd. Second point, if nth root of a, this should be irrational. If it is a rational number, then nth root of a is not a surd. So in this way, we can say under root pi is not a surd. Why? Because pi is an irrational number, but this number should be rational. So for being a rational number, 3 points are very important. First point, a should be rational number. If you consider nth root of a, whether it is a surd or radical or not, first of all we have to see whether a is a rational number or irrational number. This is the first point. Second point, n should be positive. So we have to consider this n as positive integer. And third point, nth root of a should be irrational number. So in this way, we can find what is surd or what is radical. So every surd is an irrational number, but every irrational number is not a surd. It is very important. Every surd or radical is an irrational number, but every irrational number is not a surd. Now, to learn exponent, we have to remember some laws. So let us remember some important laws. You come to this place. Now, this is laws of radicals, and here we have laws of exponents or laws of indices. So first law is nth root of 8 whole to the power n. If this n and this n both are positive integers, then the value will be equal to the base of that radical. For example, this nth root of a can also be expressed as a to the power 1 by n. So a to the power 1 by n whole to the power n will be equal to a only. Second law, nth root of ab, this a and b is multiplied here and both are real numbers and both are multiplied here, then this can be separated like this, that is nth root of a into nth root of b. Similarly, if you come to this laws of indices or laws of exponents, then ab to the power 1 by n can also be expressed as a to the power 1 by n into b to the power 1 by n.